Okay, hey everyone. So my name is Nada, and so one thing that I've realized in the past year, so basically I realized that maybe sometimes you have those thoughts that, oh, this person is too cool for me, this person doesn't care what I have to say, or sometimes you feel like intimidated to talk to someone, and you feel like you're the only person with those feelings. But the truth is that that very person that you're thinking, I'm too intimidated to talk to this person, or any type of those thoughts, or maybe, I don't look good today, I feel insecure about this, I feel insecure about that. The truth is that everyone around you is thinking that as well. And that the people that take the risk, and even though they have that thought, they really silence it, they quiet it down, and they talk to that person anyways. They wear that outfit anyways, they go to that place anyways. It takes you farther than you think. And it's not a thought that you're just having alone. That person that you're having a conversation with, maybe they felt the same way at first, maybe they were apprehensive at first as well, but taking that risk, saying, hey, how are you, what's your name, doing the thing that you were scared to do, it could take you farther than you think, and it's not as scary as you think once you start. So basically, the thing that I learned this year is that you're not alone in those thoughts, and what will set you apart from the rest of the crowd is pushing through and silencing those thoughts.
That was really great, Nada. My name is Simba. One thing that I've learned this past year, I'm a current nursing student right now, pursuing my BSN, and through these times in college and also just managing work and life, what I've really gained from this past year was understanding the idea of giving yourself more grace and not holding so much animosity towards things that you may fall short of. There's going to be so many times where you will be challenged physically, mentally, and socially, and that understand that what you are doing is enough, and that you shouldn't try to be something you are not. I think it's important to test your boundaries and to understand what your capacity is, but knowing when to stop and how to say no is something that I really learned to value. It's important in the beginning to just say yes and open yourself up to opportunities, yes, but you have to know when to stop as well. You have to understand to listen to what your needs are. If you need to take a break, prioritize yourself before you do anything else, because how you take care of yourself will influence your behavior and your actions towards others. If you yourself are not being taken care of, you can't take care of another person. Whether that is a friend and listening to what they're going through, you still carry that with you. And if you don't build those foundations on yourself, then you're not going to be a good friend, a good partner, a good anything. So I've learned the way to do that is to learn how to say no, how to prioritize yourself, allowing yourself some grace in the things that you do, and to understand that you are enough, what you are doing is enough, and that you don't need to be doing all these other things that you see someone else doing. Because you are in your own path, you're trying to find your own way towards who you want to be in this world, and as crazy as the world is at this time, it's important to know who you are, and that takes time itself. So give yourself some grace. You are doing amazing in what you are accomplishing right now in your life, or not accomplishing right now. But just know that you are loved as well, and that you will develop a support system in this trajectory of your life and whatever you're doing. Because along the way of this path of learning to say no and pushing my boundaries, I've also found people in similar pathways too, and have found so much strong connections with them. So that's kind of what I've learned. Give yourself some grace. You are enough. And always reach out to people and be vulnerable. That's important.
That reminded me of one thing I wanted to add, actually, which is that in life, people respect an honest person way more than a yes man. So when people ask about your opinion on something, you think, or maybe a less a version of you that hasn't been through as much experiences. Well, somebody maybe asks your opinion on their shirt and you don't like it, and you say, oh, I love it, yes, wear that. people will respect you and want to form a much closer connection with you when you give your honest opinion. You can tell them, and it doesn't mean that you have to be rude. You can tell them, I like this shirt, but I think your eyes really pop with the color black. And make it your honest opinion, and people respect
Honesty.
that. And when you want to join a company, when you want to be an employee on a company, when you want a friend to really value your opinion and to value your response when they ask you questions, be honest. It doesn't mean be rude. It just means be honest. When you are on a committee, when you're on a team, give your honest opinion for the benefit of that team, for the benefit of that committee, and people will respect you way more. Because maybe you would think that they're gonna like me more if I say yes, if I support every idea that they have. But the truth is, that's gonna lead you to not being respected, because you're not somebody that can give your honest opinion and the constructive criticism when it's beneficial to the team, to the person, to your life. And another thing, your time. You need to
Right.
understand what is worth your time.
Right.
And we have 24 hours in a day, which is a lot, but at the same time, it's not enough for everything. And you need to reflect on what is the best for my time.
Make sure in that 24 hours you're taking care of yourself.
Exactly, and reflect on maybe this committee, this organization, this activity, it sounds beneficial, you try it out, you don't like it. This specific workout, maybe Pilates is trending, but maybe that doesn't work for you. Maybe for you like going on the treadmill.
Right.
Maybe for you like running. Maybe for
Right.
you like yoga. So just because something is trending, just because something sounds like it's the best use of your time, it may not be.
Think about how much you're going to be able to separate. Think about how much quality relationships you will develop when you decide how to
Customize
be
your
real.
life.
Yeah.
Customize your life to the workouts that work best for you, the study method that works
The
best
friends
for you,
that work out
the
for you.
time that works best for you to wake up. Maybe you're not as productive if you're a 5 a.m. queen. Maybe you are a 9 a.m. queen.
And that's okay.
okay, because maybe when you wake up at 9 a.m., you're going to be able to give 300%. Maybe when you wake up at 5 a.m., you're not able to, even though it's 4 hours earlier.
Right.
Maybe you are a 5 a.m. person. Customize your life. Don't just follow the crowd.
No.
And people respect the people that do the things they say they're going to do.
Right.
So be more intentional about what you tell people and what you plan. If you tell the people around you, tomorrow I'm waking up at 7 a.m. to work out, wake up at 7 a.m. to work out, so they know that you are a person of your words.
Right.
That is when you are respected. I'm going to show up to this meeting tomorrow. Show up to the meeting. Don't be too hard on yourself, because things happen, but be more intentional about your words, because people respect the people who do the things they say they're going to do.
That's very important. Intentionality. Not very many people in this generation are intentional, because they like to do all these things and extend themselves in all these different worlds and opportunities, that they lose focus on the things that truly made them happy, and they aren't allowing themselves to fully be in that moment. And this is the time of our lives where we really need to just pause and reflect. You're in your 20s now, maybe you're older listening to this, but you need to just learn how to be intentional with the relationships you enter, with the friendships you're in, with the organizations you join, with the academics that you're a part of. Be intentional about it. And if it doesn't work out for you, don't overextend yourself.
And so one thing I'm going to tell you, anybody who's in their 20s who's watching this, things are going to happen. There's going
A
to be
lot of things.
There's going to be heartbreaks. There's going to be exams that you fail. There's going to be
Friendships that you
homework
lose.
that you don't turn in on time. Friendships that you lose. There's going to be some people, they don't like you for a reason you cannot pinpoint.
Exactly. And you shouldn't have any animosity toward people that don't like you, because people will not like you.
You'll never know sometimes why.
And that's okay.
And what I want to tell you guys about these experiences.
You are still a very good person, no matter what.
Exactly. And what I want to tell you, these experiences never leave an experience like a heartbreak, a failed exam, without learning a lesson.
Right.
Because that is not a failure if you allow yourself to learn from it.
Right.
So I'll tell you guys an example. One time I got my heart broken, right?
Mm.
And I took everything, not that I am copying this person in their lifestyle or something, but I took it as an experience to better myself. What made me attracted to this person in the first place?
Right.
I liked that they were consistent with their gym schedule. I liked that they prioritized themselves. I liked that they took care of themselves. These are the things that attracted me to this person in the first place. So instead of just being there, having my heart broken, feeling upset, no. What are the traits I liked in this person?
Right.
I liked that they were consistent in the gym. How can I add that to my life? The things that attracted me to that person in the first place are the things that I add to my life because those are traits that I liked. And those are things I liked that they had going for themselves. So no, that was not a wasted months of my life or anything, because I learned things about that person that I liked, that I said, you know what, instead of being upset about the situation, the things I like, I'm adding those to my lifestyle. And I gained from that situation. A failed exam, okay, that study routine didn't work for me. I'm doing a different one. Okay, this interaction, this person, we're not on the same vibration, done. Let's see something else.
I want you guys to like understand Nada's experience too. She went through something that changed her as an individual for the better.
I reflected, I learned, I matured so much. So I do not see it as a wasted opportunity, and that's what I want you guys to know. Don't dwell.
Exactly. In your 20s, you're going to go through so much transition. You're going to figure out who you are really. And sometimes while you're figuring yourself out, you're also going to hurt some people along the way. Not everything you do is going to be perfect. You might not be able to show up for someone that needed your support during a period of their time because you have your own things that you're going through.
You will never
And you can't
fail.
get mad at yourself if you've disappointed somebody, because that's going to happen once or twice in your life, and it's going to be okay. And you might learn something, because that happened to me this past year. Like, you have to understand that things will happen, that you will hurt somebody, and it's not because you're a bad person. It's because sometimes it just happens.
Sometimes it was unintentional.
It's unintentional. It's not even your intention to ever hurt somebody. It's never my intention, first of all.
And don't
But
have...
it will happen eventually, and you know what? You will learn things from it. You'll become a better person from it, and I think that's just something to recognize as well.
And don't have a big ego. The times you are wrong, apologize, because people are connections. They're very important.
You learn so much from people's
Connections
stories.
are really important. Don't...
Right.
I know in our culture right now in the 21st century, we're big on cutting people off, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is right in some situations, but don't do it for no reason, and understand it's a case-by-case basis. Some people are worth your apology. Some people are worth having back in your life. And, reflect and say, do I want this person in my life? So don't always be so quick with our culture to cut people off, so-and-so. People go through their own things, and people have certain time periods in their life where they can show up for you more, and sometimes they're not able to show up for you as much. But some people are worth the apology, and reflect on who is worth it.
Right. So anyways, I hope you've learned something from our conversations with you all today. Nada and I have known each other for many years.
And that's the thing. So don't feel like we've known each other since middle school, and in your 20s, you think you're going to be able to have connections with a lot of people, but sometimes it really is that childhood friend that you will not, because this person grew up with you. So basically, they know you on a different level than anyone else ever will. Keep those connections, guys.
Don't lose the ones that you've been in friendships with more than 8 years.
You won't find them as easily as you think you will. You won't find that again as easily as you think.
So keep your loved ones close no matter what. No matter what, because you need your home basis. You need your support system. I wouldn't be able to get through anything in this lifetime without her and our closest friends. Yeah. No.
Reflect and learn. That's what your 20s are about. Learn the lessons. Don't dwell on the experiences. Learn the lessons from them.
Don't be afraid to love people. It's going to be okay.
Don't be afraid. Take the risk. Take the chances. You're never going to be this young again.
Yes. Dress up.
Make mistakes.
Do what
That's
you want
okay.
to do.
Make mistakes, but be smart about what you're making your mistakes on.
Yes. So anyways, again, please follow Chat Passenger
Believe in yourself,
on
by
YouTube.
the way.
Believe in yourself.
some people that aren't as one last thing. Some people that aren't as smart as you, aren't as good looking as you, aren't as whatever as you, but they believe in themselves more, they will go farther than you will.
Yes.
So it's not about how smart you are, how beautiful you are, how talented you are. It's about how much you believe in yourself.
How much discipline you have. It's very different from motivation.
Don't let somebody who is not as X, Y, and Z as you go farther than you because they believed in themselves more. No, believe in yourself. That's the determining factor.
It's easier said than done, but you have people that can help guide you to put you back in place when you lose your way.
Last thing, your identity. Where you come from, your family, your religion, your country, the language that you speak, be confident in that.
Yes.
Be confident in that.
Don't deny your identity.
Be confident in that. Share it. Speak on it. If you love it, you love it. I will always speak on my culture, my ethnicity, my religion, because I love it and it's part of me. Don't be shy about that, and don't let society make you quiet about that. No matter the people's opinions, if you know what your culture is, if you know what your country stands for, be proud about that and be loud about that.
Stay engaged with what you are, who you are. Don't dim your light to allow others to shine brighter than yours. Be equivalent or be even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you love your identity,
just be proud of who you are. Because people can sense energy. Energy doesn't lie, and you want to be on a high vibration.
Right. I like that.
Yeah.
Be on that high vibration.
Energy doesn't lie. Don't have a desperate energy. Be yourself, and that's what what you attract is what you attract. Be yourself.
Yeah. So anyways,
thank you guys.
Follow us.
Yeah, Queen Nada on Instagram.
Seema.Sadaga.
Yeah. QUEENNADAAA.
Mine is SIMA.SADAGH. And also don't forget to follow Chat Passenger.
TikTok Life of Nada.
Period.
So thank you guys, and make sure to subscribe to Chat Passenger on YouTube.
So real for this, literally.
Instagram Chat Passenger, YouTube Chat Passenger,
and TikTok
Chat Passenger, and Rambo Chat Passenger, because I'm sure a lot of passengers have great experiences to talk to you guys about life lessons.
Yeah.
Listen to this while you're doing your makeup, getting ready, learn some life lessons.
We can start a
and
podcast.
Be the best version of yourself.
Alrighty.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.